I am Melissa, if you're new here. I help badass babes develop their spiritual gifts without fear or self-doubt. Let's get started with this thing. Let's do 3 tips for busting through money blocks. Okay. So tip number 1, I talk about this all the time. Law of attraction, you guys. Focus on what you want, not what you don't want. We have harped on this so much. But the universe does not know the difference between what I want and what I don't want. All the universe hears is the topic at hand, right? And so if you say, excuse me, if you're focusing on, oh, I don't want more stress, or I don't want more bills, or I don't want this, right? The universe just hears the subject of the topic that you're bringing up. It doesn't understand context, right? So tip number 2, you guys, tip number 2, let me get rid of this, is write down the things that you feel or think about money. So your money story. What is it? What thoughts do you have about money that you carry with you? So as in, okay, money is the root of all evil, or rich people are snobby, or let's see what else. One of mine personally that I had was that I couldn't have money and love at the same time, that I had to have one or the other. That messed me up for a long time, you guys. A long time. You can't have money or and love together. That you can only have one. I chose love. Okay, here's a clue. And so imagine what my money situation was for a long time, because I was living out my money story. My money story told me that I chose love, so I can't have money. So I lived that out for a long time. And struggled with money. Okay. So what you need to do is write those out. Write the things like that you have always either heard or thought or believed about money. Journal that out. Write down what you believe. Maybe if you know where you picked it up. And we usually get those from our parents. Here's a clue. Okay, it's not their fault. It's just what their money story is, what they believe. And we pass those on to the next generation, sometimes without even meaning to. Sometimes, we have a parent that works 2 jobs to support us, or, a single parent that is doing it all. And we can pick up the money story that you have to work really hard to have money, or you have to struggle to have money. And that's not always, it's not true at all. It's not true at all. But we pick that up and we carry it with us. And then when we're not looking, we pass it on to another generation. So we have to just be real careful about the thoughts that we allow about money into our reality, and really hold a strong intention about, having money is easy, that I'm rich, I'm powerful, whatever the affirmation is that you need to hear. I can have love and money at the same time, right? That was one for me. I can have both. I can have love and money, right? Who says I can't? Well, my money story said I couldn't, and I was living that out. But not anymore. I've let that go, thank goodness. So write that out, and sometimes some stuff will come up that will surprise you. It did me when I did this exercise. I had some stuff there that I was like, oh, where did I get that? So yeah. So tip number 3, and this is very similar, okay, to the first 2. But get a gratitude journal, which you should be keeping one anyway, okay? You should be writing down things every night before you go to bed, and every day when you wake up is not a bad plan. But writing down things that you are grateful for. Now, in your gratitude journal, you need to write a big thank you to the universe as if you already have what you wanted to manifest, right? The amount of money you wanted to manifest. So an example of this would say, universe, thank you for bringing me the $1,000 to use for bills. Or, universe, thank you for the gift of X amount of dollars that you need or want for whatever it is that you want to use it for. Now, one thing the universe needs is money needs a purpose, right? So if we're just saying, hey, I want $1 million, but we don't say like why we want $1 million, it kind of just leaves it out there in this weird limbo land. But if we give it a reason, like, okay, I need $1 million, or I don't need, we never need it, but I want $1 million to do X, Y, Z, right? And write out the things that you're going to use that $1 million for, literally down to the last penny. Now the money has a purpose. It has a reason for coming to you. Otherwise, like I said, it's just kind of like, okay, but I mean, why? Like, why do you need that? Why do you want that? So give the money a purpose. Write it in your gratitude journal. Thank you, universe, for X amount of money for whatever the situation is that you need it for, want it for. Sorry. Ooh, keep saying need. So be sure that you word it as if it has already happened, as if you already have the money, as the universe has already provided you with it, because they have, right? Law of attraction, if we put it out there, it will come. We just have to give it time. So the more you feel that gratitude, the more deeply you feel that gratitude for whatever the amount is, for whatever, even better, take it a step farther. Don't worry about the money. Feel grateful for whatever the thing is that you're using the money for. Feel the gratitude for that. And the universe likes that even more. So feel grateful for either the money that you're going to use to do whatever you're going to use it for, or for whatever the situation is. So thank you, universe, for providing me with the resources for the family vacation, or the boat. Shit, if you want a boat, ask for a boat. You don't have to feel bad about that. If that's what makes you happy and you feel like you're going to be happy with that, then ask for that. Manifest that, right? If you want a certain amount of money so you can start a charity, thank you for the resources to be able to fulfill my dream and help people through this charity, right? So whatever it is, that's tip number 3. Write that in your gratitude journal as if it has already happened. All right, you guys, thanks so much for joining tonight, and I will see you all for sure Friday. All right, have a good rest of your night, you guys. Love, 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 love.